Okay, hello, welcome to another movie vlog, and this is going to be a kind of Poundland pressured inspired movie vlog, because if you follow my channel over the past couple of months, you'll have noticed I bought I've bought a lot of Blu-rays from Poundland, and you know, a lot of them are destined to just sit on the shelf and collect dust, so I wanted to try and push myself to at least watch a few of them. And this is a way to hold myself accountable. So I had a few kind of light movies suggested for tonight, and we went with Central Intelligence. Now Connie said, you don't even need to open that Blu-ray, it's already on Netflix. But I said, well, I bought the Blu-ray, so I need to open it and put the disc in, and we're going to watch it from the Blu-ray. Now Connie's not feeling very well, so she probably won't be appearing in this video, but you have seen this before, and I haven't.
1.5 times.
1.5 times.
I honestly thought we watched it together.
We didn't know. I've not seen it. And as I said when I picked this one up, this film just repelled me. Like, I don't like Kevin Hart very much. And then we watched Jumanji, the new one.
Yeah, that's pretty much him in this one too.
And I kind of liked their chemistry in it. So yeah.
They have great. I think this is where they got their chemistry from.
Right. Okay.
Oh wait, was Jumanji before this one?
No, after.
Exactly.
After.
Because this one you can tell there is, you know, it's super stupid though. It's like.
Yeah, I'm expecting just bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Dregs of
but
comedy.
It's stupid in a funny way, and it's.
I just hope it's not as bad as Baywatch, because that was just something else.
No. Baywatch was
now we won't be watching the extended version, because I'm not quite sure. I want to watch 2 hours of this, but yeah, original cut. Like, there's a great difference. I'm sure the extended edition is just more stupid gags and whatnot. So, Central Intelligence. The only thing I've seen from it is CGI Fat Rock, which just looks really weird. Anyway.
Yeah, that looks weird, but it's still funny.
Okay, so I'm gonna check it out, see what I think. Okay, done with the theatrical cut of Central Intelligence. Connie's gone to bed. She was falling asleep for the last 20 minutes or so. She has to get up really early tomorrow, so she's already seen the film. That was fine. I enjoyed it. What can I say? I actually liked it quite a bit. It's one of those films where, you know, all it's meant to do is make you smile. You know, there's no kind of you know, this isn't a film you look at to poke holes in. You know, it's pure unmitigated entertainment. Whether it entertains you or not is a completely different thing altogether. But I think that you know, the goal of a movie like this is just for you to have fun for 1.5 hours, 2 hours. And I think Central Intelligence mostly delivers on that. It was enjoyable. Nothing great, nothing special, you know, nothing hilarious. I chuckled a few times. Aaron Paul is in this movie, and he got to say bitch, which was very funny. And the story is about Kevin Hart and The Rock. So Kevin Hart is, we'll just call him Golden Jet. And if you've seen the film, you know what that reference is. So we got Golden Jet and The Rock, who plays Bob Stone, who is a fat kid in school, got completely humiliated, and Golden Jet was the only guy who kind of showed him any kind of mercy, you know, socially, and tried to kind of help him out and not laugh at him during this big humiliation in front of the whole school. And Golden Jet was like the most popular guy in the entire school. And 20 years later, you know, he's an accountant, Golden Jet, and he just, I love how I can't remember his character's name, like his actual name. I just remember Golden Jet, and the amount of times The Rock's like, Golden Jet, you know. I like their chemistry together, and of course 20 years later, you know, Bob Stone is no longer a fat kid, he is The Rock, and he is a CIA agent, which slowly unfolds throughout the film, and he's being kind of framed. So there's this whole kind of back and forth of where he's trying to convince Golden Jet that he is a legit good guy, on the right side, and the CIA are trying to convince Golden Jet that no, he's turned rogue, and we need your help to take him down because you're his only friend. And there's actually something quite sweet there underneath the surface about bullying and just not giving into it, because Golden Jet, Golden Jet is a character who he doesn't join in with all the bullying, and that's something that is such, he doesn't go out of his way. Well, he does in a way go out of his way to help Bob at the beginning of the film when they were in high school, but purely just by not being the same as everyone else, not by conforming and not by being a bully, it leaves such an impression on this guy who grows up kind of idolizing him in a way. So it's kind of a very sweet and touching relationship, not to the point where it really gets you emotional or anything, or but there's a nice heart to the film. And it's pretty good. There's some good jokes, some decent action. It is one of those kind of action comedy films, and I like the chemistry between Kevin Hart and The Rock. A lot of jokes don't land, but none that didn't land in a kind of a way where it felt like it was forcing itself. There are these comedy movies where they just really hammer home on a joke that isn't funny, and it just feels like they're trying too hard. Didn't feel like they were trying that hard in this one. Maybe a little here and there, but for the most part, some good laughs, some good entertainment, and I really enjoyed it. I'd watch it again. I wouldn't, in fact, mind watching the extended cut at some point. There's a scene where The Rock and Kevin Hart, they're face to face. Like, I won't explain the context of the scene, but they're like face to face and doing some serious staring. And I said to Connie, I bet you there's loads of outtakes from that scene, and there was. In the credits of the film, they show a lot of outtakes, which is really fun. So it's one of those films where like it doesn't need to kind of hold up the pretense of the story. As soon as the film's over, alright, here's the outtakes. We all know this is a movie, let's just have some fun with it. And they even showed at the very end of the movie the very funny Instagram video from both The Rock and Kevin Hart when they got shut down by the fire brigade. There was some incident on set, and so they're both trying to film the same video, and they're kind of fucking around with each other. So I love that they put that kind of Instagram, like, spur of the moment thing into the end of the movie. That was kind of fun. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Good stuff, and would watch it again. So certainly not something I would call a favorite or anything like that, and like I say, nothing special. But it gets a thumbs up from me, and it was, it was better than I kind of had expected it would be. When it first came out and the trailers came out, I was like, and it wasn't that. It wasn't it was, So yeah, I like the cast as well. Aaron Paul, it's nice to see him in a very small role. There's a bit where he gets to do this really ridiculous, over-the-top kind of martial arts kick, which just made me laugh because I know there's no way he could do that. And yeah, so not much to really review or talk about with this film, but it was a good time. So Poundland pressure. It's 1-0. I mean, maybe we'll keep a running tally of this, see how many kind of hits and misses we get with these Poundland pickups. At least the ones that obviously I haven't seen before. So Poundland pressure, 1-0 to me. I guess it wouldn't be like, if this was a miss, I'd give 1 to Poundland, but then I've already given them money. What am I even talking about? I have no idea, but 1-0. It's a streak at this point. It's a very small, the smallest streak you can get, 1-0. But so far so good with the Poundland pickups. Probably going to be a few stinkers in there, but we'll see where it goes. Anyway, so there we go. Central Intelligence. Good time.
It's alright by me. Apart from the fact he throws cans of Carlin into a tree. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, he's really cool. But he's not quite as cool as you.